What is up, guys? Ed here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Master Grade Gundam 1 to 100 scale, obviously, 3.0. Yes, the third grand installment in the Master Grade line. This is a model that I picked up at a local shop on my birthday, about, 2-3 weeks ago. Then, because they're fine, I wasn't going to get this, honestly. I was going to wait for this, but they had it for only like $10 over the box price, so I said, why the hell not? And it was also very surprising that a local place actually had a Gundam model, so I was pretty happy about that. So yeah, anyway, the very hyped up, the thing everyone's excited over, the Master Grade 3.0. And it looks so much like the 1 to 100 in Shizuoka, or Obida, or whatever the fuck it is, or however you pronounce it, I don't really know. But anyway, yeah, regardless, it's a very nice looking model right off the bat. You have all these wonderful multicolored parts and everything, and yeah. So, anyway, thought I'd, get it, build it, do a review on it, and I'm going to paint it up like the, I'm going to try and just paint it nicely, and then take photos of it like in a cityscape to make it look like the 1 to 1 scale. So, yeah, anyway. So, first up, the head is on sort of like a double ball jointed thing. Its head has just giant variety of movement. It can move anywhere, really. Shoulder pads move up like this. The shoulders are really finicky and weird. I don't really like them. They have this hinge, like right here. It's not an actual shoulder. It's this very weird, like, the bottom part here has like a joint and it can fold out and stuff. And I don't get that. I don't like it. It's too much articulation, in my opinion. And that kind of falls out. But as you can see, it's got a ball and a hinge in the chest. And then it's got these little flappy joints that move above it, which are nice. The backpack has some articulation. The thrusters are on joints together and ball joints, and then this little flap moves a little bit. The waist can bend down and back because there's joints all over the gosh damn place. And let's see, double boinking elbows. Double jointed elbows can rotate here. Ball joint, and then like a hinge joint thing at the hands. Just tons of articulation. God, there's so much. Very nice gimmick. You can see the armor on the elbow sort of move, I guess. I don't know. There's small bits of movement on the arms. Let's see. The hands are just like the Master Grade New Verka, or the Master Grade Jesta, or the Master Grade Stein, or Snaju Stein. They are completely movable, just like a human, I guess. You can literally do anything with them. They're very versatile, very nice. A bit much, I think, but I don't know. They're nice. They're nice hands. I do like the 2.0 Gundam's hands a little more, like with the 2.0 Zaku and stuff. I don't know why. I just really like those hands. I don't know. These are really nice too because they give off a very mechanical feel, and that's what I like about like the real grades, and I really like the 3.0 because it gives off this mechanical feel to it. So I guess the hands kind of fit in really nicely with them. But other than that, I don't know. Some models I don't think they'd look that good on, but a lot of models they do. So, okay, I'll shut up now. Well, I'm not going to shut up. I'm going to keep reviewing the kit. The front skirts are on ball hinge joints. The back skirt and the side skirts are on joints together that are on ball joints and a hinge joint. The leg is on... Yep. The leg is on sort of... It's plugged in here, and it can rotate here. And it can do anything you want it to do. It's amazing. It's Very articulate. They can do... They can. When you bend the leg, you can see all of the armor moving, which is very, very nice. I do like that a lot. The knee pad opens up like that. The upper thigh completely moves, and this is an issue a lot of people had on the real grade, including me. The upper thighs had awful shit. They would just snap, or they just wouldn't transform like this, or they'd pop off, and more parts are falling off. But yeah, the real grade RX-78 is just, it's a good model, but the 3.0 just really takes everything that was wrong with the real grade and fixed it. There's a little, this folds in the coolant rack or whatever. Let's see. The feet are very, very articulated. 2 joints in there, I believe. This, I think that opens, maybe. I think that like pulls down or something. I don't know. I don't really want to dick with it. Ball jointed part on the back of the foot. The ankle skirt or ankle guard is very articulated. So yeah, you can literally pose this thing in 1,000,001 different ways. The only parts that I really didn't like about this were, I didn't like building the arms. The arms have just very weird constructive properties about them. The way you build it. Like, for example, you kind of just take the upper section and the lower section, and then it says to slide them in together inside of this joint area. And you just kind of have to hold it there, like there's nothing to keep it in place until you put the pins through it, or put the gray part through it, and it's just, I don't know, it's awkward. It was an awkward assembly of that. This little gray part goes up in the shoulder, but I'm not going to bother trying to put that in there right now because it falls out a lot, and that's something I'll have to fix later on. So anyway, along with the amazing transformation of the real grade, or the amazing transformation of the real grade, the amazing articulation and movement and detailing of the 3.0, it comes with some pretty cool accessories and stuff. First up being the core fighter. I believe this is the same one that came with the 2.0, but I'm not 100% sure because I don't know where the one I had for my really old 2.0 that I got from Sebastian a long time ago went. The wings, I hate these wings so much. They have these tiny little, like, tiny little joints that are supposed to keep the wings on, and they fall off constantly. They're never solid. They always flap. That one's a little more solid than the other one. But yeah, it's very annoying. The cockpit opens a little bit, enough. Oh, actually, it opens a lot more than I thought it did. It comes with landing gear that is all clear, which is really cool, because that way you can kind of hide this giant big piece and just kind of paint the landing gear, and that just slides in there kind of like that, and or however, I don't know, I'm not going to do it. There are also little missile pods that will open up on the sides like that, and they have little details for missiles in there, which is really cool. And it also transforms fully into the core block, or whatever its official name is. You fold those wings in like that, slide the nose cone in, and then it auto transforms while you fold it down, and bam, there you go. You have the little core block thing. And it also comes with this, which is, I think this is called the core block, I'm not 100% sure. But you have this, and you have this, and you can put either one inside of the Gundam, which is really cool. But I'm probably just going to keep this in there, because I would rather have the core fighter displayed than inside the Gundam. It also comes with little itty-bitty pilots. It comes with 2 seated ones like this for the core fighter and the core block that I'll be painting, and I'll put them in later. And it comes with a little standing Amuro, which is adorable. I don't know why my hand is shaking so much. Let's see. Onto his weapons. You have the beam rifle, which all of the 3.0 weapons are designed with these little peg things inside of the inside of the hands and inside of the handles of the weapons. You can pop it out like that, and as you can see, there's this little tab thing that sticks out. You can the only really way to get it is with some sharp object or a fingernail or something. I can freaking pop it out the other side, that is. Come on, you guy. There we go. Alright, so pops out like that. The handle will move and the scope will move. And if you're asking why the scope doesn't have the yellow part in it, is because I plan on fully painting this, and if you put that in there, it's going to be so hard to get out. So I'm leaving that in there, or leaving that out of there until I paint it. And so the hand has one of those little clip peg things as well, and they kind of just interlock with each other, going into the other one's hole, and the peg going into the other one's hole. Very sexual way to put a weapon in a hand. I didn't even do that right. I didn't put the thumb over, but as you can see, that's basically how to do it. It's a very, very secure connection. Instead of just having the Gundam hold it, it plugs it into the hand, so it's very, very secure. So yeah, yay. The shield we have here is kind of stupid. I really don't like how they did the shield. You have rotation here. It can slide up and down like this. The handle will move. You can clip it on to the back of the arm like so. And it just kind of snaps in there. And you can have the fist hold it. But the shield, it tends to come off a lot. And the design-wise of it, it's very, very thin. I know that's how it is, but it just seems a little too thin. I don't know. I like it. I mean, I like it and I don't like it. I don't know. It just seems a little too thin to me. But whatever. And last but not least, we have the bazooka, which is molded in white. Thank you, Bandai, for molding the fucking bazooka in white. I hate that so many kits have all brown bazookas. Yeah, so this moves, and it's got the same handle thing as the other weapons. And it has this on the back, which is just a little tab to put it on the butt. And the butt has a nice little compartment where, if I can get it to go, you can flip it right there, and you can just plug the bazooka right into the back, which is very cool. And that is probably the most derpily posed Gundam I've ever seen. The beam sabers come out, and you can put the beams in the beam sabers, which is a huge surprise. Yeah, and oh yeah, it comes with different joints. These are the normal ones, and those are the magnetic coating joints, I think. I don't know. I haven't really looked the differences up on them, but whatever. So anyway, oops, dropped my hobby knife. So my thoughts on the 3.0. It's a really nice kit. There are a couple things wrong with it that I don't really like it. I don't like how loose the shoulders are. I didn't like the assembly of the arms. They were just weird. And I just don't like how the shoulders are. I don't like that added little flappy joint they put in there. It's like, it's too much. I don't know. But it is very, very detailed right out of the box. It's a very nice model. Anybody who's, you know, into detailed line art, who really likes the 1-to-1 scale Gundam in Japan, I would definitely get this because it looks just like it. Lovely, lovely multi-toned colors. Oh yeah, I always forget to do this. The cockpit opens up, and you can slide this little blue piece up all the way to open the cockpit. But yeah, I'm sure you knew that already. I'm gonna give this kit a 9.5 out of 10, just because there's a couple things wrong with it that I don't really like, but overall it is a very, very nice model. Very detailed, and I'm sure it'll look even better once I paint it. Comes with a huge, huge decal sheet, or sticker sheet, not decals, that I won't be using because I found a guy who has a very cheap water slide sheet that he's going to sell me, and he's also going to give me the Gundam hammer and the beam javelin with it, so I'll have a couple more accessories once this is done. So this is probably going to be a while before you see the final painted build of this, just because it's going to probably take me a while to paint all of it, and I got to wait on those decals and stuff. But again, it is a very nice model, and I suggest it to anybody. And I just caught this on a whim because it was in a local shop, and I thought, why the hell not? But yeah, so I'm going to quit rambling here. So that's about it, guys, and I will see you all next time.